Hey guys, this is Zebra Girl, and today I'm bringing you part 5 of the Darkiplier X-Reader story, Static in Love. And this chapter is called One Visit After Another. You again wake up in a dark room, but in front of a long corridor. You started to walk down slowly. Hello? You shout with an echo. You suddenly saw a pink door with a 1 on it. You open it and you step into a little girl's room. Then you hear shouting. "This is all your fault, you little shit!" Then you hear a slap and a little girl falls into the room. "Now stay here for the rest of the night and do not come out." Then the door slams shut. You run over to the girl to see if she's okay. You turn her over to find out it was you when you were little. You gasp and run out of the pink room, back into the corridor. "You think this is funny? Well..." Then the guy with the pink moustache appeared. "What, didn't you have a good childhood?" he said with a snigger. You ran to him till you stood a few inches away. "What do you think you're doing? I wanted to forget all this shit." Then the guy looked at your hand to see the mark had gone. So, Dark took my gift out of your hand, huh? You looked at your hand and laughed. Yeah, he did. Oh, well. Then he walked off into the darkness. "Hey, get back here!" Instead of running forward towards the guy, you ran into a red room with a 2 on it. You walk into it to find yourself in a playground, and you hear children laughing. You look over to see some children laughing at someone. You walk over and you see a little boy on top of a girl punching her. "You're so lame. You're stupid. No one likes you. Why do you even come to school?" That little girl, again, was you. You felt tears coming when someone shouted, "Danny, leave her alone!" Everyone looked over to see another little girl in blue. Danny got off of you and everyone else ran. Sophie. Then everywhere went white, only for you to return to outside of some high school gates. It was your old high school, Casper Academy. My old school. I made great friends here. But then, you said to yourself, you turn around to see a 16-year-old you and Sophie, both laughing. Sophie turned to you and said, "Oh, I forgot something at home. Let's go." Sophie runs to get to her house, and the young you followed. You run after them. You see Sophie run across the road only to get struck by a car. Sophie's blood gets onto your younger self's face, and you froze. And the car drove off. Before the car drove off, you looked into the car to see him. The guy with the pink moustache, and with a smile, he runs over Sophie again. You run in the opposite direction back to the school and see a brown door. You go through it and you end up in the corridor again. You sat on the floor, crying, only to stand up to hear laughter. You continue to walk through the corridor. You couldn't save her. Tried to ignore him. You just stood there and watched her get killed. Shut up. Everyone hated you for not doing anything. Shut up! Then the man appeared behind you, and you turned around. "You bastard!" He teleported behind you. "What did I do, Molly?" You killed my best friend! I know. And it was an amazing thrill. You stood still, getting filled with anger. I can teleport through time. So that's why I killed her. So you could see this moment again. At this age. You sat on the floor and burst into tears. What are you? The man looks down at you and smiles. Just like Dark. He pushes his pink hair back to reveal 2 demon horns on each side of his head. Then, his pink burning wings appeared. I used to be an angel, until I realised the real world of war and murder. And I love it! He smiled at you with a massive smile. The world can be like that, but only because there are maniacs out there like you! He runs over to you and grabs you by the throat and starts to laugh. No, I'm not crazy. I just saw the world for what it really is. And I decided to join it. That's all. He brings you to his face and whispers, "Time to wake up, Buttercup." Then you faint once more, only to wake up on your bed with a bandage on your hand. You noticed the door was closed. You began crying, thinking, did he really kill her? Did he kill my best friend? Or was it someone else? I know I saw was a flashback, but then you hear a soft voice calling to you. Molly, Molly. You stand up and you ask, who's there? A bright light shines behind you and you turn. Alright guys, that was part 5 of Static and Love. I'm sorry if that was a bit of a dark thing to talk about, but that's what's part of the story, and I just hope you enjoy. And I will see you again in the next episode. Bye!